What's going on, guys? Tim Mechanic here. Today I'm bringing you guys a brand new video for, after not posting for a relatively significant amount of time. First off, I hope you guys can hear me okay. I have to talk relatively quietly because it's 12:30 in the morning. I hope you guys can also hear me okay because I'm using my computer microphone rather than my webcam microphone. Rather than my desk microphone. Unfortunately, that decided to stop working. Secondly, with this COVID-19 pandemic happening, I haven't had the chance to get my hair cut. So this hair is in my face all the time. So I hope that you guys can forgive that. Anyway, moving on here, let me just go ahead and get this going here. So, yes, okay, so what I'm looking at today is this. So I remember I made a video not too long ago. I want to say actually several months now about this Ford Crown Victoria that I wanted to buy. Now I know that might not be the most interesting thing, but actually before we get into any of this, there is a lot that has happened in these past let's say 5-ish months. So first is I ended up buying a 2003 Chevy Venture, and oh man, I didn't record the head gasket replacement, but for those of you who don't know, the 3.4 liter GM V6s have a very common issue where they blow their head gasket at a certain mileage increment, and I replaced mine. And I did it very well, and the engine ran beautifully. And then I was accelerating up to highway speeds one day, in not so distant past, and it threw a rod, which is unfortunate. I don't know if there's any block damage. I don't think there is any block damage, but I know for sure now the engine has a really significant knock. So I'll get on that later. So I bought back in I don't know what March. I bought an 03 Venture. Then after that, a month ago, I bought a 2001 Pontiac Montana. That was a one owner with 90,000 kilometers on it. Kilometers, not miles. And that was an incredibly good deal. I got that for 275 Canadian dollars, which was an incredible deal as far as I was concerned. And I ended up selling that for $1,700. And I think I made out like a bandit on that one. The engine already had its head gasket replaced, so I already had that car. The Grand Prix, like I mentioned several videos ago, that feels like ancient history now. That car sold way in the past. And now into the present, I did that video showing that I wanted to buy that blue Crown Victoria. That ended up selling for $300. That was the winning bid. So if I look at my spreadsheet here, that would have been, let me think here, so $300. That would have been $581 Canadian dollars that guy would have paid, and I didn't outbid him. I kind of wish I had, but then I wouldn't be, I wouldn't have the chance to get this one. Anyway, I'm looking at this one now. And I am quite intrigued, quite frankly. So I am not a Ford guy, and I'm also not a Chevy guy. I'm definitely not a Dodge guy. My dad actually just bought a brand new Ram 1500. Nothing special. That is the Hemi. But so basically, I love Chevy, and I love Ford. And I am not going to pick any sides. So if any of you disagree with any of this, well, I suppose that is it. That's your opinion. But from my experience, I have learned that the 4.6 liter Ford modular V8, which this car has, is a great engine. They have they have a very good track record, and this one has that. The only thing is the mileage. It has 295,000 kilometers on it. And now let me stress, that is not miles. This thing does not have 300,000 miles on it. It is kilometers. So if I do a quick mileage conversion here, let me just check here. So let me think here. Cam to miles, because I know, there's a lot of American people in this world. So let's see here. Let's just go 295,000. That's so 183,000 miles that this car has. And going through the pictures here, you can see that there is some visible rust damage right here around the wheel well. This is listed as a clean title, a run and drive, but with hail damage. From what I can see in the pictures there, you can see it looks like it has outstanding tires. I am very hopeful that that those are great, and they look like they're great, and they look like they're Continentals. I can't say for sure, but they look outstanding. The body looks like it's in decent shape. I can't say great. I can't say bad. I think it's in decent condition. This is 97, if I forgot to mention that, Crown Vic. Now this side doesn't look much different. What's strange is they wrote the lot number on the hood, which makes me wonder, because it's kind of difficult to tell from the pictures, if the windshield suffered hail damage as well. I'm not sure. We'll have to find out if I get it. Both taillights are smashed out. That's fine. I don't really care. I can fix that. But the body looks like it's in decent shape, like I said. Like I don't see any visible damage. You can see right here there is some rust on the back. That's okay. Looking again at the tires, it looks like the tires are, wow, like great. Looking at the interior looks actually fairly decent. I can't see any signs that it would be like significantly more. In the passenger seat looks fine. Driver's seat looks okay. The radio here, yeah, I don't see anything. There's a tape player and everything, so that's fine. But yeah, no. So this is a 97, and it looks like it's in fairly decent condition here. That seat looks a little thin for a 97, but that's okay. There's the back seats, and here is that 4.6 liter modular Ford V8. That is a nice engine. I'm wondering if it's going to be dead when I get it. I don't know. There's the odometer there, 295 305. Which the mileage is high, I suppose. That stigma of 300,000 kilometers, for a lot of people, that's a deal breaker. I'm not sure that I'd be able to turn a profit on this car, but I would most likely end up keeping this one and kind of turning it into a project car. I want to kind of restore it. I have always liked those cars that places me in an old man category. I have always loved Buicks and Crown Vics, like Park Avenues and things like that. So I'm in the minority with my automotive taste as well. So you can see there's a VIN number and everything like that. So that those are the pictures. Going back to the lot details. The current bid. So you can see here the current bid is at $125. If you look here, I created this Copart fee guide, and my max bid that I'm willing to put, maximum $425. That would be the maximum bid, which would actually come out to $733.95. Worst case scenario. My guess that this will end up being $693. That's my guess. I would say $693, but worst case scenario, I'm paying $733 if I do $425. I don't know if I should do that, but I'm gonna go ahead and place a bid here. My max bid. Let me think here. I'll do my max bid as $400. Okay, so now you can see there the bid is at $150. So I'm currently winning this. So we'll see tomorrow afternoon at noon. We will see if I have won this or not. And if I have, great. So yeah, that is this car. Going over some of the other details here, you can see. Hail damage, it's run and drive, 295. It is a clean title. You can see the Alberta convertibility sale is active. The estimated retail value, I don't even pay attention to that. This thing, even if I fix the hail damage, $1,300 max. Sedan 4-door, not 3,000. It's blue, sure. 4.6, like I said. It's an automatic rear-wheel drive, gasoline, and it has keys, which makes sense. And that is this, and you can see 11 hours, 24 minutes. I'm very, very eager to see if I win this or not. This is actually a fairly boring auction. Anyway, other than this one. So, that should conclude today's video for the most part. And I guess we'll find out in the next video which should come relatively shortly, if I ended up buying this Crown Victoria or not. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys in the next video.